Guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we are going to look at Binance. If you like the content, please do me a favor, like, subscribe, click on the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think this is useful. Without further ado, let's start diving in. Right, as I said, we are looking at Binance. This is on the daily, and the first thing that I want to point out is that Binance, from the top of the bull market all the way down, dropped down 72%. Which is less than Bitcoin. And if you hold some altcoins in your portfolio and you hold them all the way down, then most likely your portfolio is down 80 to 90, sometimes even 95%. In other words, Binance held so far pretty good compared to the market average. Now I strongly believe in Binance, in the coin, in the project, in the exchange. Of course, it's the biggest crypto exchange in the world. I also don't expect that this thing will go 100x in the next bull market. That time is over, but it is a very solid company with a lot of assets on the balance sheet. They have a lot of cash as well. So you're kind of buying maybe a little bit the Facebook or the Microsoft now on a pretty heavy discount. That's why I'm looking with a lot of interest to Binance, and also will be looking to trade it and to hold more Binance coin in the next couple years. And because it's a darling for a lot of people, I wanted to look at what could be nice targets to trade Binance coin. So let's zoom in a little bit. This is, like I said already, the daily, and you can see that I draw two most important boxes. That is a very big support and resistance. The first one is here at the bottom, and that is a box that starts off at approximately 265 until 276. Sorry, by the way, this is 256 until 276. You can see that we had so many touch points here, and that it really was a nice bottom every time, except of course not here. The range is a little bit bigger than usual. We're talking here about 6%. That is usually a little bit big for a, or 8% even. It's a little bit big for a support and resistance box, but since we're looking at the daily, I think it's still valid. Then of course here on the top we have the resistance that came in already a couple of times. Right now we didn't make it. Something that I also noticed right away is that BNB in this case found a reversal on the 0.5, so that signals maybe a little bit of weakness here in the chart. This of course is drawn from, let me see where we have it, the top right here until the bottom, and then we went up. This was actually quite the rally up, quite the move up, more than 40%. So that is actually quite nice. If we are going lower, of course I will be looking out for this support and resistance box, maybe this low or these lows right here. If we pull a fib from, let's say, the current high, and then we are looking at what can we play as a bounce, because we just said, well, all the way up was 40% from this bottom right here. So then we already have quite a nice trade. Let's say we are going down, then of course I will be looking out for the bottom of this support and resistance, which coincides with the golden pocket, which is approximately 13% from now. If we take the bear market low, then we would come to 229 to 233, which then coincides also with this cluster right here. We have a touch point on the candle right here, and of course this one right here. So that actually for me is also a very nice level. If we get something like a nice bullish divergence, then I will definitely play this to the long side, but be careful, it is and remains a altcoin, so it's still a little bit dangerous. On the indicator, it really looks like we have some more room to the downside. The RSIs are split, the momentum wave is to the downside. There's no fake money flow to the green, it's rather to the zero line. VWAP, a little bit indecisive, so it doesn't look all too strong on the daily. If you look at the 4 hourly, I really like what I'm seeing here on the bull side. This is just a nice thick green money flow. It looks like it wants to bounce back up again. We have the momentum wave higher. VWAP is pointing down, but in general it is always kind of spiking to the upside, which just signals that there is strength on the buying side. RSIs are cooling off. We have seen this many times where the price stays pretty flat RSI is cooling down, money flow cooling down, and suddenly boom, with the next spike up, you can also see that then the momentum wave and the money flow and the RSI, everything, and then just spiking up, and you get that very unexpected heavy bounce to the upside. Of course, I will then be looking here at the golden pocket at $330. We, by the way, topped out here at 314. Let's look at some bull targets. Let's say we are not reversing to the downside, but we are going higher. Then I would like to zoom out one more time to the daily. That's a little bit easier to see. Then I, of course, first we'll be looking here at our golden pocket again, 330, since we didn't make that. But if not, I'm really looking at some bigger macro levels, 368, 376. That is this high, and then you could just actually move it from high to high. But the real gem, of course, is this big bull market high. We're talking about $500, which is pretty far from where we are, of course, right now. We would really need an altcoin season for Binance to get there. So to be honest, I do not even think that we are going to make it this year. But with that being said, if we just take this out, if we're just looking at what we are seeing right here, then you could also say, you know what, this is actually just a very nice trading range right here. Let us stay here for a year or multiple years, and we can just trade it to the upside, to the downside, and accumulate that Binance coin, and eventually maybe in a couple of years then cash out and sell it all at the top. So just trying to look at this from different perspectives, and this, of course, like I already said, is a huge trading range. This is 50% up, and then of course also approximately 50% down. You can also zoom in on 4 hourlies, and then you can also see that you have much smaller trading ranges where you can accumulate and trade the coin. That is just it for now. If you like the content, please do me a favor, like and subscribe, click on the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think that's useful. Feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Also, those links in the descriptions, and I'll see you guys very soon again in the next one. Bye bye.